guys, it's Melanie. Happy Friday and welcome to Friday Favorites and Flops. So this is the first Friday Favorites and Flops of 2017 and I had a good first week of the new year. I have set a lot of goals for myself this year and so far in the first week I'm doing pretty good at meeting them. So here's hoping that can continue. Anyway, I hope that you guys had a really good week and that you're excited for the weekend. I have a few things that I want to share with you guys today, so I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it. As always, everything's going to be linked for you to go check out other people's reviews and just read a little bit more about these products. Some of these things you've definitely heard me talk about in the past. I've been finding myself reaching for some old favorites, so some of these things will look familiar. First thing, I'm going to mention a face mask that I've been using. I've been using this 2 to 3 times a week, and it's been really, really great at helping me to keep my complexion bright and a little bit more radiant looking with the crazy weather that we're having where I live. It's been brutally cold this week, which is, I mean, we normally get pretty cold in the winter where I live, but it's not usually quite this cold. So it wreaks havoc on your skin sometimes to be out in the cold and then coming into the warm house and then back out in the cold. It's not great for your skin. So I've been using the Lather 10-minute brightening mask with glycolic acid quite a few times. And this is a really great mask to use. It's not one that dries down like a clay mask. You can see the texture of it is kind of a white creamy consistency. It has a slight citrus scent to it. This is something that when you first put it on, you might experience just a little bit of stinging or tingling, but that does dissipate rather quickly. And basically this is supposed to help you improve the overall radiance of your skin as well as remove any texture that you might be dealing with. So sometimes we can get dry patches on our face during the winter time, and this helps to keep those exfoliated. It just keeps my skin really smooth and bright looking. I really like this. I originally found this off Octoly, so I applied to review this product and then Lather sent it out to me. I just really enjoy it. I think it is a really great glycolic mask that definitely allows you to see a difference in your skin after the first couple of uses. So highly recommend this. Another new product that I've been trying this week is, this is a body care product, and this is a spendy one. This is definitely one of those things where not everybody is going to spring for this, and I totally 100% understand. This is a splurge-worthy product. So for me, I think that this is something, if you have the money to be able to spend on a product like this, it's a great one to invest in. But if you don't, there are other alternatives out there in terms of body butters. This is the Arbonne RE9 Firming Body Cream. So I've been using this week, and I've been using this on my tummy, my hips, my thighs, and also just my legs in general. And what I want to tell you guys about this body butter is, one, the consistency is really nice, and it also has kind of a nice light citrus fragrance to it. But this really does seem to have some firming properties to it. But actually what I like most about it is how very hydrating it is. When I put this on in the morning, especially after shaving my legs, it's just really soothing. But at night when I go to bed, my legs feel like they have the same amount of hydration after I first apply. Basically just like after I first applied the product in the morning. So sometimes with body creams or body lotions, by the end of the night, you still feel, you know, like you've got hydrated skin, but maybe some of that softness has dissipated. With this, that softness that your skin feels like in the morning, you have that same feeling at night. But it's not greasy and it's not heavy feeling on the skin. I hate greasy body lotions. I just don't like them. This one sinks in, but also just seems to plump your skin up. This does have properties in it that help you to support the collagen and the elastin in your skin. So it's really good for you, like type ingredients that are going to do more than just hydrate your skin. It works deep underneath the surface of the skin and just seems to plump everything up and just really sinks in and makes your skin feel insanely soft. So like I said, spendy product, but if you're the splurge type of person, this is one that I think is worth splurging on. So I'm gonna link this down below. You do have to purchase Arbonne through a representative, so I will link my friend Lucy down below. And if you want to, you can also contact her and ask her more in-depth information about this product, but I really, really like this one. Also, a little bit goes a long way. This isn't something that you're gonna go through in like a month. I imagine this will probably last me several months. It's a really nice body cream. Lips this week. What you're seeing on my lips right now is just my lip conditioner. This is the By Terry Baume de Rose. This is another product that I realize not everybody is going to want to splurge on, which I completely get. It is just a really nice thing for me to throw on though, that has sort of become like this habit for me before I start to get ready in the morning. And oftentimes I don't even feel like putting on additional lipstick after I'm done getting ready. And you know, when I would typically put on some kind of gloss or lipstick, I just like the way this looks on my lips. It's really soothing, really hydrating. Again, with the weather that we're having, I'm needing to put moisturizer on more frequently. I'm needing to put, you know, lip balm or lip treatments on more frequently. And this is one that I just keep reaching for. I love the fragrance of it. It is definitely a high-end splurge product, but it is something that I'm gonna keep repurchasing. It's really, really a great color for like just going and, you know, going about your day. You still kind of feel polished, but you just have this nice soothing feeling to your lips. It's really great. Also, I've been using this Real Beauty for Real lip scrub, this stuff here. I got this in my Boxycharm this past month for December, and this is a really nice lip scrub, you guys. This has a like cinnamon vanilla fragrance to it. Normally I don't like cinnamon, but it's a kind of softer cinnamon fragrance. But it's really nice. You only need the tiniest bit to scrub your lips. And again, because of the weather, like it's really nice to be able to have a good lip scrub to get rid of those dead skin cells so that you can apply a really good lip conditioner over top and just have a like redo for your lips, honestly. I love this stuff. I think it's really nice. The thing to know about lip scrubs is, I mean, you can totally make them yourself if you just get some coconut oil and mix it with some nice granulated sugar. You know, you can rub that around your lips. There's a number of recipes out there for lip scrubs. You don't necessarily have to purchase one, but this one is really nice. It did come in the Boxycharm this last month, and I generally think that Boxycharm is a pretty good deal. So, yeah, I'm really glad I got this. I will definitely use it until it's gone. It's a really nice product. Two eyeshadow palettes that I've been using a lot this week are from Too Faced. So the first one is a real old school, like reach for, and it is the Too Faced Naked Eyeshadow Palette. I have had this for 4 years, if not longer, and it's pretty well used, I will say. The colors that I've been reaching for the most are Pillow Talk right here, which I've been putting on my lid, and that's what I have on my lid right now. Like a Virgin, I will just put in the crease. And then I will use In the Buff to highlight under the brow. And I've just been using Stiletto as my liner. So I've been reaching for this quite frequently this week, and it's just a really nice palette to work with. I don't find myself reaching for a lot of these other colors right now. I think that I would probably use these maybe a little bit more in the spring and summer, but this has just been a great pair right here for easy, like on the go, quick, polished eye look for me, and it's really nice. And another one that I actually pulled out for my, this was in my top makeup favorites for 2016, and I used it a couple times this week as well, is the Natural Matte Eyeshadow Palette. This is one that when it first came out, I think a lot of people talked about it because it really is a great palette, and then it just died off because all these other matte eyeshadow palettes started coming out. But this one for me really is a big fat winner because the texture and the consistency of these shadows is so nice. I feel like the texture of these would even be really good for those of us who are getting older, and if you're starting to notice some crepiness on your lid, I just feel like these shadows don't accentuate that in any kind of way, and they just work well despite that crepiness on the lid, if that makes sense. There are some matte shadows that just end up looking chalky and dry. These just seem to really beautifully like blend into the skin. I think they're fantastic. One of my favorite combinations is to put actually this Fashion on my lid, and then I will put either Sexpresso, the names are a little bit weird, either Sexpresso or Cashmere Bunny in my crease. And that's a really great look. And then obviously you can use this Heaven shade here to highlight underneath your brow bone or use all over before you get started blending any of the other colors together. But this is a really great palette and I love it, and I think I'm actually just gonna keep it out. Like, I had it sitting out just for the video, and then I started using it and I was like, I need to just pull this out and keep it out because it's a great palette. It's one of those great like complementary palettes to have when you have, you know, like a bunch of shimmer shades that you're working with and you need just good matte shades to blend with those. I think this is really, really nice. And two more products. The blush also came from my makeup favorites. I pulled this out to do that video and then I just kept using it because it's beautiful. It's Becca's Sweet Pea. Becca blushes are definitely a little bit more of a splurge. However, they do stay put all day. They don't accentuate my pores. This is a mineral. This is from their mineral blush line, by the way. The newer, like more shimmery ones just don't work that well for me. I don't like a lot of shimmer on my face. I'm very particular about shimmer and highlight and things like that. The older I get, the less attention I want to draw to certain flaws on my face, and really shimmery blushes just tend to accentuate my pores. This has a satin finish that just looks super natural and it's easy, and like I never have to think about this. And Sweet Pea is a color that goes with everything, whether you're doing a neutral eye, a smoky eye, a bold lip, or whatever. Like, you can totally get away with this blush for any look, and I love that. And then speaking of highlight, which again I'm particular about, the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powders. If you are someone who has enlarged pores, these are the highlighting powders for you because they do not have chunky shimmer or glitter in them, and the texture is just, it's so beautiful, you guys. It's almost creamy. I've been using this to highlight down the bridge of my nose and then also on my Cupid's bow quite a bit this week. This was another one of those products where I had it out for the favorites video and I just never put it away. I just really love these powders, and Ethereal Light is a really great one for those of you that have light porcelain skin, because this is light enough for you and it just imparts this beautiful glow to your skin that I think is just so lovely. So they are expensive, but I will say the two that I have, which are diffused and then the Ethereal Light, have lasted me for over a couple of years at this point. I think they're worth the investment because you're going to get a ton of use out of these. really you only need one. You don't need two. And they even sell these in minis now at Sephora. So if you don't want to spend I think these are somewhere in the $40 range, they have them for, I think, around $20 in the minis, which is more than enough to like last you probably 1 to 2 years, like easily, for your average person who isn't like, you know, digging their brush in there and just highlighting the hell out of their face. Like, I don't think most everyday people do that. I think that's a big thing to do on YouTube, but it doesn't necessarily translate to everyday life to be looking like a glowing orb. So anyway, those are my favorites from this week, and if you guys have any questions, definitely leave them down below. I have one more favorites video coming up for you guys tomorrow, and since it's Saturday, it's my home fragrance picks from 2016, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, have a great weekend, guys, and I will see you tomorrow and then Monday again for beauty videos. So take care.